President Granger announced his plans to expand and improve the Guyana Police Force's annual Police Officers Conference opens, and Pomeroon Supinam declared a powerhouse. Welcome to InfoHub. It's Thursday, January 28. It's 31 days to general elections and 24 days to our Golden Jubilee Republic anniversary. Thank you for joining us. President David Granger today announced plans to recapitalize, expand and improve the Guyana Police Force during the decade of development. He was speaking at the opening of the annual Police Officers Conference.
Opening the annual Guyana Police Force Officers Conference at Baridi Banab State House, President David Granger reminded that it was constitutionally mandated to serve and protect everyone everywhere within Guyana. Acknowledging the country's geographic, demographic and economic factors which place a heavy burden historically on the force's organizational, operational and administrative capabilities, he noted the need for recapitalization.
The force's transportation fleet since 2015 has been increased with the addition of 338 new vehicles, motor cars, motor buses, motorcycles, motor pickups, minibuses, and all-terrain vehicles and other specialized utility vehicles. 34 boats, engines, and other riverine craft were added to the Marine branch over the past 5 years. The use of body cameras by ranks, piloted in Division 4, is now being extended to other divisions. The 911 system, as you've heard, was revamped.
Expenditure current and capital increased by 85% from $7.5 billion in 2014 to $13.9 billion in 2019. The coalition government, the president noted, has provided for $56.5 billion of the force's expenditure over the past 5 years. He described the force's strength of about 4,600 as inadequate. This, he noted, will be augmented during the decade of development.
The force is challenged to enforce the law effectively. The force has started to overcome these constraints. Personnel has increased by 37.6% up to December 2019. It is now being supported by a 1,900-member constabulary. Policemen and women are now enjoying improved wages and salaries. The average pay of a constable has increased from $55,889 in 2014 to $88,237.
Notable improvements, the president revealed, will see re-establishment of the aviation unit, expansion of the tactical services unit, a larger mounted branch, a strengthened marine branch for every division, and a communications branch linking every police station through a secure communications network.
This police officers conference is about leadership. Officers are expected to be forward-looking, not to be retrospective only. Officers must commit to leading the force into a new era of modernization and greater professionalization, and to accelerating the reforms which are now taking place. Officers ultimately are the guarantors of human safety and public security, all the time, to everyone, everywhere in Guyana.
The Guyana Police Force is observing its 181st anniversary in 2020. Paul McAdam for InfoHub.
Residents of the Pomeroon Supinam region were on Wednesday evening reminded of the coalition government's commitment to supporting empowerment and development.
During a rally at Damon Square, Anna Regina, His Excellency David Granger commented on the vast potential of the region, noting that Pomeroon Supinam is a powerhouse.
I came back here and went to the Regional Agricultural Commercial Exhibition. And when I saw what you all could produce in this region, the coconut water, the rice, the timber, the fish, the juices, everything you can want, you can get out of this region. This region is the rice bowl of Guyana, the food basket of Guyana.
The president also remarked that while the region is known for its agricultural production, it also produces successful and hardworking people, highlighting that over the last 4 years, the government has invested heavily in ensuring citizens are empowered in all aspects.
We're supporting development. You've seen the difference in your roads and your streets and the street lights. We're supporting the development of people by ensuring there are better schools and better health centers. We are supporting the subvention to villages and to women's groups. We will continue to strengthen grassroots organizations in this region.
For InfoHub, Anara Khan.
Meantime, Prime Minister the Honorable Moses Nagamutu told the residents that the coalition government has put the country on a path of rapid development and urged them to ensure it remains on this course.
The Prime Minister was at the time addressing a massive crowd assembled at Damon Square, Anna Regina. Citing a wide range of developments within the Pomeroon-Supinam region, the Prime Minister said billions of dollars were spent on upgrading sea defenses in Essequibo and across Guyana to protect farmlands and rice fields and the livelihoods of those farmers.
You are also the beneficiary of the work of our government. We have invested over $4 billion to shore up the sea defenses in Essequibo and elsewhere from the ravages of the sea. We have spent billions of dollars to renovate the Dawa pumps.
He reminded when paddy bugs infested the rice fields, it was the current administration that declared an emergency and put measures in place to address the situation.
Essequibo is rice, and rice is Essequibo. And we are very pleased to say that last year, Guyana recorded the highest paddy production and rice production, the second highest within 5 years. This is because we invested in the farmers.
Prime Minister Nagamutu reiterated his call for persons to judge the government on its track record of transformation over the last 4 years. For InfoHub, Anara Khan.
Still in Region 2, Minister of Business the Honorable Hemraj Rajkumar told thousands of residents of Anna Regina that the coalition government is best suited to govern Guyana.
The APNU AFC government, our coalition, is the best party for us. We have been tried, we've been tested, and we have been proven that we have the ability and the capacity to lead.
Minister Rajkumar alluded to how the government addressed constant blackouts the people of Essequibo experienced for years under the previous administration.
In April 2019, we commissioned 3 brand new generating sets at Anna Regina. Don't stop the progress, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, I want to tell you this, that our presidential candidate, our current president, is a man of honesty, integrity, and decency.
Minister within the Ministry of Communities, Annette Ferguson, told the residents that the government's performance in under 5 years is remarkable compared to what took place under the previous administration, especially in the housing sector.
Let me remind you, Essequibo, billions of your money, taxpayers' dollars, were spent to create Pradoville 2 for the high and the mighty, like Mr. Bala Jagdio and his friends, while the ordinary you out here, hard-working Guyanese, were thrown on a piece of land with no visible infrastructure.
However, in under 5 years, the government delivered some 14,000 land titles to Guyanese, a representation of close to 4,000 titles per year. Additionally, the coalition government pumped $6 billion into upgrades of 31 housing schemes across Guyana. From the $6 billion, over $2.9 billion was spent on the construction and upgrades of roads, while another $2.7 billion was spent on the provision of electricity.
Our policy is to ensure that we make housing available to Guyanese, regardless of color, class, or creed. That is the fact.
Isaiah Braffett for InfoHub.
When the news returns, Vigilance Magistrates Court gets audio-visual recording system and local Marine cadets head to training on oil and gas vessel. Details of these stories and more after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back. In an effort to ensure greater access to justice, especially in domestic violence cases, the Vigilance Magistrates Court is now boosted with an audio-visual recording system.
The audio-visual recording system was presented to the Vigilance Magistrate Court on the East Coast, Demerara, during a simple ceremony on Thursday. It will allow for the introduction of remote court participation at the Diamond Diagnostic Center and one designated prison or police station. Chancellor of the Judiciary, Justice Yonit Cummins Edwards, explained that the use of technology will be very useful for the dispensation of justice.
This Skype system will help us to take evidence, even where witnesses are abroad, where they might be in hospital, even the police might be in another location, they might be in the interior. And you know that because Guyana is so huge, witnesses, investigators may be maybe in different parts of the country and may have a case in another part of the country. And sometimes the time and the distance it takes to get to that court may result in the matter being dismissed, or for some other reason the matter not going on, the matter being adjourned. And initiatives like these will definitely help us.
UNICEF has been a major partner to the Supreme Court in terms of providing the equipment and training of staff. According to Country Representative to Guyana, Sylvie Foyer, UNICEF remains committed to providing support and facilitating more access to justice.
We remain committed as UNICEF and have members of my team to make it everything we can to facilitate more access to justice, and in particular for women and children. And also, with the partnering with different entities, as I said. So we're looking forward to this continued partnership and also bringing justice closer to the people. And you recall we have also in Guyana a more decentralized court, in particular the BIS, and I remember in Essequibo. And also this is the first level of judiciary, which is the magistrate court. And then how we make also the courts a little less, I would say, maybe a scare place, but people also can come and can see they will also have, their justice made.
This move is intended to contribute to the wider plan of ensuring easier access to justice by saving time and cost, improving efficiency and security. There is also a commitment from the sectors to review their own procedures and to provide a safer space to ensure access to justice for families and children. Seneca Thorne, InfoHub.
The Central Housing and Planning Authority is reminding citizens that while the agency is working assiduously to meet the housing demands of the nation's people, this must be done in a systematic way. In this regard, the authority's Chief Executive Officer, Leland Saul, is urging the general public to be mindful of persons bent on creating public mischief and spreading misinformation during this elections season.
In an effort to better serve you, the general public, while attempting to safeguard you from possible fraud by elements of society who are offering lands they do not own, the agency will take several steps to eliminate the careless circulation of inaccurate information in this particular season.
CHNPA says any public engagement such as public meetings, outreach sessions, consultations, or land distribution exercises will be communicated through official channels. These will be in the form of advertisements on radio, television, or the agency's official Facebook page and the national newspapers.
We urge all Guyanese not to fall prey to misinformation and possible scenarios of fraud by persons who are not employed by the agency or authorized to act on our behalf. Please be reminded that squatting is illegal and has the potential to impede future developments.
Several cadets from the MacPaul Marine Institute departed today for an oil and gas vessel to complete another component of their training program.
Speaking with InfoHub at MacPaul's inaugural Career Forum on Wednesday, Gary Palmer, a 22-year-old Bagotville resident who is part of the dynamic group of young cadets, shared his aspiration of becoming a ship inspector. He urged other young people to enroll into the institution's cadet program.
It's a very intricate career. Specialization is important. We need the engineers, We need the deck guys, we need the bridge officers, we basically need everybody. And we need all the guys to come on board. And I believe that this course allows you to reach where you're supposed to reach.
Also destined to depart for the G-boats moored in Guyana's waters is former Guyana Defense Force Coast Guard Terry Adams. While admitting the journey through the cadet program has several challenges, Adams called on prospective cadets to stay the course in pursuit of their dreams.
So I'm encouraging everyone that wants to come on board, that wants to be a cadet, that wants to be an officer. This is your opportunity. This is the time.
For Agricola youth, 28-year-old Noel Punch, the cadet course has opened avenues for training on seismic survey and G-boat vessels. With determination, the cadet noted,
at the end of the day, you will the reward from your hard work.
After a series of rotations between the theoretical and practical aspects, successful cadets are certified as Officer of the Watch, a third mate unlimited certification. This successful certification provides the graduates with the credentials needed to work on ships of all tonnage. Alongside the support of the Maritime Administration Department, sponsors of MATPAL include Tullow Oil Guyana, Genequip, and Total Tech. Shaquille Bourne for InfoHub.
As we prepare for Elections Day on March 2, if you haven't done so as yet, check to ensure your name is on the revised list of electors. Voting is your democratic right. That's all for today. Connect with us on all our social media platforms, including WhatsApp, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Much more news is on our website, dpi.gov.gy. Your bridge and weather reports are up next. Goodbye for now.